I want to take this time out in the trillion dollar flow tonight, talk about trillion dollar flow and what's going on with the trillion dollar flow. This is Bishop Turn on December, the last month in the year, and we're talking about our prophecy book for 2017. This is how it looks. That's the front part, and here's the back part of our book. And on the inside, we have the president, Barack Obama, in there, and the keys. And I'm gonna deal with the keys tonight. Those that come to look at us, we're talking about the trillion dollar flow. Enough money for everybody, and enough money to open up for you, where you might be able to be rich and do what you need to do. We define richness as health and wealth. We define richness as having land, and those that have land, and those that have seeked out land, we call that. And all the way from Egypt to Africa to America, where black folks have come in the Midwest, come up from Arkansas, Mississippi, St. Louis, and they settle in Washington, D.C., they settle over in Detroit, Chicago, the stockyard, and they also settle over in Detroit in the car industry. Ford, Chrysler, General Motors is some of the most companies that have opened up the door for black people and our ancestry. We come to this point to talk about the trillion dollar flow and what we do in the trillion dollar flow. We're talking about prophecy for 2017 and 2018 and 2020. Some of the prophecy for 2017, there would be more jobs, economics for people, the economy going to rise up, and we're going to talk about some of the stuff that Barack Obama didn't do. Trump will get a chance to do it, but it's like it's more business people today is around Trump and want to see it be successful. And we're going to talk about uh, the prophecy for 2017 and 2018 and 2020. And when I give you the prophecy, I'm right now I'm gonna deal with the finance, the prophecy of money. And I think everybody needs to get the prophecy of money tonight on this Friday night. But you understand this is the last month in the year of 2016, and you got to reach out for 2017, 2018, 19, and 20. And I want to talk about the car industry. I'm going to talk about what's going to be happening in 2020, where you might have a thing. We will be going in a war in 2017 and 2018. We'll be in a war mode. But in 2017 coming in, there's going to be more jobs open up. When I talk about North Carolina, when I talk about Mississippi and Arkansas, Louisiana, I'm talking about where concentrated of black people that their ancestors, some of them got land that their grandmother was from slavery. We brought here from slavery over 100 years ago. We didn't get out of Revelation. We're talking about the money. Where's the money at tonight? And on this 23rd, where is the money? December 23rd, or where is the money at? East, west, north, and south. We're going to talk about the finance and talk about the money. This is a trillion dollar flow night. You can call me at 773-629-0005, or you can go to our radio broadcast on Blog Talk Radio, from 11 o'clock to 12, 7 days a week, from 11 to 12. On Mondays, we have Martin Luther King Movement. Tuesday, we have Crossroads Ancestry. And on Wednesday, Bible class. And Thursday, we have Metaphysics of the Bible, or Black Lives, All Lives Matter. On Friday, which is Friday, the $1 trillion flow. Where's the money? Uh, I want to let you know, some of you that bought big cars, big trucks, but the gas price is still rising up to get back higher than it was. And we're talking about, if you need my book, my prophecy book, just what it looked like. Prophecy for 2017. I want you to get it. Those that are viewing on YouTube, do to call me, and I want to pray for you, for your finance. I want your finance to grow, and I want your finance to come to the next level. And this is the Seed of Abraham Divine Spiritual Ministry, Prophecy for 2017, strengthening the black family. To my strengthening the black family. How do we strengthen the black family? By us being able to work, us being able to have jobs, we be able to network with business. I want to thank Mother Love down in Yazoo City. She got Mother Love's at Yazoo City Soul Burgers. Sister Bertha in Detroit got Bertha Detroit Soul Burgers right there in Detroit. Family owned, run situation. One of the managers is Mary Hawkins. God bless you tonight and all the Hawkins family in Detroit. And Mother Love down in Yazoo City, Mississippi. And Sister Hope down in Monroe, Louisiana. Also Sister Sue in Monroe, Louisiana. And also Evangelist Tina, Prophet Tina, down in Louisiana. And we'll be down in Louisiana and Mississippi. Sister Dr. Tanya in Detroit. We'll be in Detroit. Also, we're praying for you, uh, uh, you that's in Detroit. We're praying for Chelsea. We're praying for you in Detroit. And I want to tell you, Deborah, I'm praying for you in Detroit, in Pontiac. Also, I want to pray for Ashley in Pontiac. Ashley, you need to talk to me. I need to give you a special blessing. I got something to share with you. Sherry in Ruston, Louisiana. Henrietta in Bernice, Louisiana. And the whole Nicholson family I'm praying for. And Pastor was down in Monroe, Louisiana. Brother Enzel, Brother Michael, and also Brother Maurice, I'm praying for. Maurice in Chicago. Brother Sam, I'm praying for right in Chicago. Brother Frank Cook down in Alabama. I'm praying for Sister Nita right there in Detroit. Get ready for God to bless you and get ready to open up a door where God can bless you. We're talking about the $1 trillion flow tonight. We're talking about to get involved with the $1 trillion flow. And we're talking about money where you might be able to do what you need to do. And we're talking about seeding for blessing and seeding for doors to open up for you today. We're talking about you being able to be a supply house for God. God will want you to be a supply house. God will want you to open up a door. So we're talking about the $1 trillion flow. We're talking about racism, white supremacy. But we're talking about how to deal in America to go to the next level. You that called on this Friday, the last Friday in the year, the last month of the year, and we're going to deal with the angels at the last part. But I want to share with you the trillion. Now, what we mean by the $1 trillion flow, we're talking about being able to set up your business being able to be successful and have people working for you and having people networking with you in our community. And when I say I'm not talking about civil rights, I'm talking about human rights. Right for you to start your business, the right to know that economics flow. Christmas is one of the biggest holidays it is. Jesus is the reason for the season on this Friday. At this 11 o'clock hour, I want to share with you that what's going on so you might understand that uh, all lives matter. What we're talking about, splitting the black family. And I want to tell the families of the world that we need to network and go together. And I want to tell you that listening tonight that gas will go up and oil will go up, but the economy that we receive in 2017, that will be more money, that will be more jobs, that will be more people working. And I want to share that with you tonight. And I want to get ready. Barack Obama was the 44th president, and Trump will be the 45th president. And I want you to get ready tonight, and I want you to take these scriptures down. I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you step one, step two on the financial. This is over in Egypt, and I wanted you to understand Africa and Egypt is together. And I want you to understand what part you play up and down the Nile. And once you understand what you play up and down the Nile, then you know how to progress yourself. You know how to move yourself to the next level where you might understand the blessing that God got on you. You can understand the door that God will open up for you. So there's a blessing coming to you tonight, and this blessing will spill over to 2017, 2018, 2020, because I'm going to give you prophecy tonight on what's going to be happening in 2020. But you need to know what's happening in 2017, and you really don't know what happened in 2016. In 2016, we dealt with lots of magic, lots of tricks, lots of stuff happened. Many people was tricked, and many people don't understand they got tricked, and they don't even know it. Now, we get ready to go to the next level, and we getting ready for doors to open up. I want you to look there. I want you to see this. If you see the book, this is the book, the prophecy for 2017 and 2018. This prophecy will work for you if you let God know. I want your business to grow, but I want you to get ready for God to bless you. And if we go in the $1 billion flow tonight, we talk of the billionaire. Now, God bless you tonight. This is Bishop Turner. I'm your host tonight, coming to you on Blog Talk Radio right here around the world. Also, you can meet me on YouTube tonight as we do simulcast where we talk about the economics. We talk about the money God got for you, and the money that you're supposed to have by being a human being. I'm going to talk about tonight the $1 trillion flow. Well, you said, well, Bishop, what you mean the $1 trillion flow? What you mean? Uh, our ancestor owned Africa. They had silver, they had gold, diamonds come from Africa. Most of the oil come from over the Middle East, which was in the hands of Africans. So now all that moved, and other people come in and stole all that and put you in slavery. And right now we're coming up out of slavery. They promised us 40 acres of mule. We didn't get the 40 acres of mule. So here we is, 2016, broke, ain't got no money, ain't got no way to make no money, and ain't producing nothing, just consumers. Right now, going in this Christmas week in Jesus region, we have a $67 trillion buying power. I'm not talking about Asian. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about just black folks. If we can pool our money together tonight, I say $67 trillion. That's more than some countries have. And we in America, in the back of our ancestors, the land we own and stuff, and we have a 67 uh, $1 trillion buying power. That means if you save your money and don't spend, the economy will fall. And but you ain't gonna do that because you love to shop. We talking about the $1 trillion flow tonight. This bitch from your hope at the 11 o'clock hour. And I want to tell you that that prophecy for 2017 will work for you. And I want to share that with you. Right now, we're talking about the money. One of the things I was looking at Wall Street Journal, they said the price of oil is going back up. You bought you one of them big four-wheeler trucks, and you bought a very expensive van. By next year, 2017, about this time next year, oil will be up, and you'll be paying top dollar for gas. This gonna happen. So the car companies, General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler, had some way to push it down where people will come in and buy big automobiles, trucks, and vans, and then you're gonna find out the gas price is gonna go up, and you got a problem. Okay. Now, under the Trump administration, there's gonna be more jobs because all the CEOs are jumping on the bandwagon, giving up jobs. Okay, in order to make him look good. When they crushed the jobs under Barack Obama, they wouldn't give the jobs up. Private energy, they give much jobs up that they're going to give under the Donald Trump administration. I want you to get ready, and I want you to have the wisdom walk that once you read the book of Proverbs, you begin to understand what God said to Solomon. Solomon prayed to walk with God, and Solomon walked with God. And when Solomon walked with God, God asked Solomon, what you want? Solomon said, I want wisdom. And what he really saying, God, I want to know what you know. I want to be like you. And we all are many gods. We look gods. We have to magnify, know that we're God. You have to speak some things and say some things for God to do something for you. I'm excited about 2017 and 2018, what's going to happen. I'm going to give you the recipe for getting your business on and what God said for your business. I want you to get this book. I want you to call me or write me in my post office box, Bishop Turner. That's 289097, Chicago, Illinois, 60628. Get a letter in the mail to me before this month. Get and give me what you want God to do for you. Most of you listening, you don't write, you don't even call. But I want to let you know, if you got a need tonight, you plant a seed in our ministry. If by planting that seed in our ministry, I'm going to send you the Ark of the Covenant and send you the Ten Commandments. Maybe you don't know what it is. Put it up in your house. It's going to be a blessing for you. And I want to say this to you tonight. Those that are listening by Blog Talk, those that are looking on YouTube, as I'm telling you tonight, God have a big blessing for you. Man, God want to do something special for you. But if you make one step, God will make two steps, but you have to make the step. We're talking about the $1 trillion flow tonight. We're talking about more money. And when I talked about Mississippi and I talked about Chicago, people migrated to Chicago and Detroit. They migrated to Chicago to work in the stock market and the stock. They migrated to Detroit to work in Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler. And they migrated to the north in order for jobs, okay? But a lot of people are moving back down south. And but what I'm telling you, wherever you at, when we deal in 2016, we dealt with a loss of witchcraft, a loss of killing, loss of negative energy. Now we're going into 2017, you're going to see drops in some place down south. And if you trying to move around where it's water at, you're gonna see dust storms in Phoenix, Arizona. You're gonna feel in California a water shortage around Los Angeles and maybe Vegas, and that's gonna happen in 2017. But in 2017, we're gonna find a new tomb over in Egypt, and it's gonna bring a lot of things out that been hid. We got the angel Michael and the angel Metatron and the angel Gabriel, and we got those angels was black angels, and we found that in 2016, but 2017 we're gonna push. Well, you might know that. That's very important. I'm glad that you come prophecy for 2017. I want to thank Sister Sue, Prophet Sue, and Prophet Tina, great women of God. And God got something special for y'all. Open up the door. Your books, your prophecy for 2017 book is already in the mail to you, Sister Tina, and all the way to the mail to you, Prophet Sue, and you should get it. And it got everything that you need to get it. Some of you need to call me and say, Bishop, I want the prophecy book because it got some things in it. You're like, I'm gonna give you the key to money. Let me say, I'm gonna give you the key to money because some of you want to know the key to money. You should have your pencil and ready for. I'm gonna give you the key to money. Cause we talking about the $1 trillion flow. We talking about right now as I speak to you tonight. Out of buying power. When I say out of black folks buying power, is $67 trillion right now that we got money we spending. If we hold that $67 trillion, we could be a mighty army. If you could just one shot, you would knock a hole in the economy of America with that $67 trillion that you own. Okay. Uh, in Trump cabinet, he's putting all rich folks in his cabinet. So going into 2017, you're gonna put many jobs down south, up north, but you're gonna find the rich getting richer, the poor getting poor. It's gonna be it gonna be no in the it's gonna be you rich or you poor. Let me say it again. You're gonna be rich or poor. Okay, because that's what the economy is setting up for. Uh, uh, the key to your money, key to your trillion flow. Number one, to be consistent. Number one, read the Bible. Number two, have faith. Number two, be consistent. Be consistent in what you do. Don't listen to nobody say stop. You don't stop till you get what you want. I'm not talking about a new car or house. I'm talking about you getting a business where you can put some people to work, or somebody you can work. Uh, Mr. Ford over there, Ford, he put people to work. Chrysler put people to work. General Motors put people to work. And you can put people to work right here in Chicago, right in Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana. If you just get up and say, I'm going to start my business, you got to start from somewhere. And I want to share this with you. Number one, the key, number one, thank you, Prophet Johnson. God want to make you a supply house. What God want to do, God wants you to be able to help others. And Philippians 4:19, God will make you a supply house if you walk with God. We're talking about the $1 trillion flow. If you read Philippians 4:19, and what that's saying, God want to make you a supply house. See, God got what you need, and He gonna make you a supply. If somebody asks you and you got it, you can get to Him. So God making you, you're the person to go to. You're the go-to person to go to. So God want to put that in your spirit, where you be able people to go to you, where you gonna be a supply house. Put that in your spirit, supply house. Whatever you do, you're gonna do supply. They're gonna be for more than one. Now, key number two is St. Luke 6:38. Seeking, seeding for your miracle. And I said, if you got to need to plant a seed, St. Luke 6:38, seeding for your miracle. You need to seed for your miracle. See, you have not because you ask not. What you sow is what you reap. If you don't sow nothing, you ain't going to reap nothing. I was asking some saints on this Friday, getting ready. This is the last month of the year. You ought to be able to sow some seeds. You ought to get ready to say, I'm getting ready because I'm going to sow my seeds in 2016. But in 2017, I'm going to reap the harvest. In 2018, I'm going to reap the harvest. Now, St. Luke 6 and 38, seeking for your miracle. Somebody said miracle. See, miracle is something that you can't push for. God give it to you. When you get a miracle, God give you the miracle, and that miracle work for you. And it's no toil. You ain't got to toil for it. You ain't got to go to school. It's gonna happen. But you got to stand out there for God to do it. God can't do it. You hide your talent. You got it in the ground. You had 5 talents. One man hid his talent, and one man threw his away. You know, when God asked him for the talent, he didn't know where it was at. So God took that talent back and gave it to somebody else. God will take your blessing and give it to somebody else, but you won't do it. Okay? And I'm talking about key number 3. 1, 2, 3. I said key 1, key 2, key 3. Get ready. Key 3, expect a miracle. Expect a success. Expect that God's going to give you all the wisdom and knowledge to make your business go. St. Mark 11 and 29. And you don't tell nobody. And you ain't got to apologize because you're rich. You ain't got to apologize because you got new clothes. You ain't got to apologize because you got a new car. See, with God, you ain't got to apologize. This stuff come to you. You ain't got to apologize because God has healed your body from cancer, from tuberculosis, from cataract, from you ain't got to argue with nobody. That's God's gift to you for you walking with God. And I want you to know that this is our financial walk, the $1 trillion flow. Local prophecy for 2017. There will be a gathering of people. The new president will gather people together to talk about the crime in Chicago. That's local crime. And Detroit. Okay. And also Minnesota. And in New Orleans. National prophecy. There will be a sighting of UFOs this year and next year. And one of the prophecies is an earthquake in California. International prophecy, this international prophecy right here, I'm just giving you one thing out of that. There will be a tsunami and earthquake in Italy. Okay, I got more on this here. I'm just looking at some of them. There's going to be new doors open up in 2017 and 2018. And I see California open up some new doors. And globally, prophecy is China and Russia coming together, and it could be a blowout, could be a war. Uh, this is a special message from Bishop Turner. Genesis 12 and 3. God said, I bless you, I curse you. It's time for you to move to the next level, to the $1 trillion flow, for God to get ready to bless you, and you're getting ready to open the door. I don't care where you're at. Peace, love, and justice. And I want to say, in 2017, we're going to find out some of the brothers in jail was railroaded, okay? Larry Hoover was railroaded, Jeff Ford was railroaded in prison, and we're going to find more Matt was railroaded in prison. Do you need a miracle blessing? Do you need a healing, deliverance? I want to let you know Michael is on shift right now, and on about 15 minutes that Raphael and Gabriel will be on shift. And I want you to understand when I talk about Michael, Raphael, and all the angels, I want you to know about that because we're talking about the $1 trillion. So do you need a miracle? Do you need a blessing? Do you need deliverance from trouble? And I want to let you know you can call the station and give this number to 7 people. That's 515-605-9890. Give it to 7 people. I want each person listening, write that number and give it to 7 people. Tell them to call because I might have a word for them. God might speak to me to speak to them, and it might save your life. It might make your life much better. It might be open up a door that's closed for you. And I want you to get ready for the $1 trillion flow tonight. And when I talk about the $1 trillion flow, you have to understand what we're talking about. Because a lot of people don't understand. We're talking about $1 trillion flow. $1 trillion flow. We're talking about God want you to have money enough to build some hospitals, some money enough to build some homes. Yeah, I'm talking about $1 trillion. You know, $1 million, and enough. You need $1 trillion. You know, and we got a 67 $1 trillion buying power right now. But what if one man, you saying, you know, all the rich, all the silver, all the gold belongs to God? That God gave it to you. Where diamonds come from? Africa. Where copper come from? Africa. Hmm? Where most of the oil, the rich oil, come from? Egypt. The mother lode. So all this that they stole from you, the artifacts they stole, go to the art. They go to Egypt, they stole. So you're living with identity stuff on your back. When you look at Jesus, they done stole the name Jesus and put a white face on it. They stole Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and put a white face on it. So that's identity stuff. So you walk around, don't know who you is, and don't know the power you got. When you come from Ham, Noah, Abraham, Moses, you don't know. But that's identity theft. The only way you can change identity theft is go to the Almighty Creator, to God, and I'm talking about the $1 trillion flow. When I said Dr. King and Malcolm, I'm not talking about a local. I'm talking about a people. We talking about Robeson. We talking about Paul Laurence Dunbar, and we're talking about Marcus Garvey. We're talking about legends that understood what had happened to a people. And we're just right now, when you're talking about 6 million Jews, we had over 100,000 blacks lynched, killed, and murdered. And right now, we're still under white supremacy. Right now, as I speak tonight, the UN said that young black men are being murdered by the police department in America, and American leadership politics ain't said nothing. Okay, this is, go to the UN, Google America. It'll tell you that the UN want to come in and spend some money in Englewood, Londale, and across this country to see why so much of black on black crime, why so much of killing, police killing so many citizens. You know, disrespect. So this is some of the stuff I'm talking about when I talk about the $1 trillion flow tonight. I want you to know, if you got a need tonight, you plant your seed. As you plant that seed, it's gonna grow. And you know, for Blog Talk Radio, where you can listen and something to be said to help you. I was talking to a young lady about her grandson. You know, the judge gone, everybody gone. He got to stay in jail. That's how they do us. And you know, you can get out of our bond. You never did nothing. But the people are so prejudiced and still holding you under bondage. We got 95% of black males and females in jail. So we got more black people in jail now than we had in slavery time. What that tell you? That, and I go back to the scripture. I go back to Genesis 12. I'm going to read it again. I want to go back to that because it means something. And I put it in this book where you can read it and know it for yourself. And the Spirit of the Lord told me to put it in there. Genesis 12:3. He said, I'm going to bless who bless you. I'm going to curse you. Now, what does that mean? That means the people that been had you down, had you down. You're just a white man. You know, white folks do that to black. The Bible says, I'm going to curse you. I'm going to bless you. So it's getting ready to be a turnaround. And they know their time, but not everybody, but them that's doing evil. Them that doing evil cannot read the wisdom walk. Them that doing evil, God gonna curse them and their family. You know, if you're doing evil, you know you putting your family in safety. White, black, whatever your family is in safety. Your family is, you gonna get caught up and you gonna kill somebody else's child. What about your child? You're gonna murder somebody else's mama. What about your mother? You're gonna stop somebody else from going to school and college. What about your children? Okay. What I'm saying to you tonight, God is getting ready to turn this thing around, and I want you to be a part. I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you to a new life in 2017. I want to welcome you to a feeling of the Almighty God, and I want you to understand when you started reading Proverbs, and I asked you last night to read Psalms 50, and then go back and read Psalms 7, and then told you to read Psalms 119. And when you read Psalm 19, you invoke the angels to you, and you also, when you read it, you break the yoke of the devil. You know, and I want to tell you, your money is on its way. Yes, this is 2016 and going into 2017. What you didn't get in 2016, you're going to get in 2017 if you plant the seed. If you go to the garden and plant the seed, something can come up. If you stand and study worrying, oh, he did this, and let's find a solution to the problem. Don't worry about who did it. Let's find out how to stop it. Everybody talking about what's been going on, killing. What you trying to do to stop it? How many days you pray? Did you pray this morning to stop the killing? Did you decree to stop the killing? Everybody talking about what's going on. Ain't nobody playing this out. Everybody know Trump did it. Have you prayed for God to put him down? Have you prayed for God to lift him up? What are you doing? The lady was telling me, I said, when you pray, you leave it in God's hand. And when you leave it in God's hand, it's going to be all right. So get ready for God to bless you in his hand, and God get open that door for you, east, west, north, and south. I'm excited that what God's going to do in Detroit, in Chicago, in Washington, D.C., with all the storms and the floods, this God is trying to purify. And I want you, I'm praying for every family tonight that lost a loved one, but we're talking about the $1 trillion flow. That's what we're talking about. $1 trillion flow. Get ready. Get ready. The $1 trillion flow tonight. Those that come on Block Talk Radio, I want to let you know you ask not, you have not. To come in the $1 trillion flow. Get what belongs to you. At the 11 o'clock hour, this is the book. That's the book. This on the back of it. And when you open it up, when we open the book up, we go to this picture of our president. Good picture. And on the other side of that, we go into this right here. That's Michael, Gabriel, Metatron. These are the angels that you haven't seen before. So it's important for you to get the book. Once you get the book, it's going to open the door for you. God bless you tonight. I just want you to know, whatever you need, God got. What you want, God got. See, these are the places where God placed many. See, this is the place where God placed in California, Compton, in Holland. God had placed us to be successful. But it was so successful, even the lotto that belongs to black folk. The Parker brothers in Chicago started it. But I want to tell you tonight, the $1 trillion flow is you have not, you and God wants to bless you. And when I go to the Bible here, I want to go to the Bible tonight, and I want to share something with you in the book. And when I go to it, I want you to write this down going into 2017. Uh, Exodus 23 and 20. Listen to the angel Gabriel, the angel Raphael, and Michael is the angel on shift right now. At 1 o'clock, Saint Michael will be on shift at that 1 o'clock hour. And I want you to get ready and let uh, the blessing flow for you for 2017. And what I'm saying to you tonight, all the silver, all the gold belongs to God. And you have not because you ask not. When you start asking God what you want, He's going to give you what you want quick, fast, and in a hurry. East, west, north, and south. And I want to tell you, I decree tonight a financial blessing for you if you can decree it for yourself. So you have not, you ask not. What have you asked God for lately? You ask God to deliver your children from drugs and dope and alcohol, because all that is made up, the dope, the drugs, and liquor, all that is made up to block you from your growth. When I say block you, to block the family, our family. When I talk about our family, I'm talking about dark people around the world being depressed, being killed, because the other people know their time is up. We're in a spiritual warfare, and you don't even see it. We're in a warfare where you got to pray to bound the evil, the witchcraft that's going on, that's trying to block your money. If you can't get healed from cancer, cataracts, and tumor, you can't get healed with a hole in your pocket. You got to ask God for if God can heal you from cancer, from tuberculosis, from cataract, God can heal you from being broke. But you have not because you ask not. In all thy ways, acknowledge God, He will direct your path. When you get ready to go somewhere, Lorraine, go. When you get ready to go somewhere, Pat, just go. And watch God bless you. I'm praying for Sister Donna down in Detroit at Discount Counter. I'm praying for you. Now, by the way, going into the first of the year, I got a special oil for you, and I got a special light to put in your house, tell you what to do. But if you ask not, you have not. You don't ask me, I'm not going to tell you. But if you ask and call, and you plant a seed in the ministry, I'm going to make sure that the angel that you need to walk with you all through the year. And you have not because you ask not. Is some people don't want to change. They don't want to hear the truth because they so caught up. Why they can't get blessed is because they so caught up and they don't want to let go. You got to let go and let God, and you got to put men's aside and women's aside and step up to the plate and say, God, right now, it's some people don't want God to do nothing for them because they don't want to change. You got the brother, sister, you got to be able to change to the tree you're not for. I'm telling you, all the big trucks and cars y'all bought this year, next year, you got the next month, gas is going up. That was the trick of the big oil companies. Let the prices go down, they're going to go in the showroom and buy all these big cars, and the prices go back up. Huh? That's a trick. So I want to tell you, you say, well, what the government gonna do? It's gonna do what it's been doing. You had Obama, that's a black pharaoh. You got Trump, he's a white pharaoh. What do pharaoh do? Pharaoh take care of his stuff. Pharaoh don't take care of God's business. So God said, render to Pharaoh what is his and keep it moving. Because Pharaoh gonna do what he do. And can't nobody control Pharaoh but God, not you. So God's gonna make it right now. You ain't got to worry. Whatever's going on, God is in control. You might think God not in control. The reason you think God not in control, you're not in faith. If you walk in faith in the degree of something, see, Abraham was blessed and highly favored. Because God said, Abraham, I'm going to bless your seed. Abraham dead. So God blessing you, but you got to speak it. All is well. You got to speak that you're healed. You got to speak that the money next year, I'm going to have what I want. I'm going to get the house I want, the car I want. I'm going to have the money to help people. And God will put that in your spirit. God will put it in your heart and it'll work for you tonight. Glory, hallelujah. I want you to get ready. Everything that you got tonight, I decree, if you got to go to court, it's going to be all right. I decree, if you got money tied up, it's going to be all right. I decree the loan that you need, you're going to get it. In the mighty name of God, I decree total financial success to you, debt free. Debt free. Something you need to get it debt free, Brother White. Debt free. When you get it debt free, you don't owe no man because you paid for it because God gave you the money for you to do it. It's some people getting so in debt right now that they'll be in debt for the next 7, 8 years. But I'm telling you, I want you to move debt free. Put that in your Bible, debt free. Start again debt free. So that means you're going to pay cash for it. Don't need no credit card. Don't need no interest because you're going to be debt free. You ask God to let you be debt. And I'm going to move next month about being debt free. We're going to do some scriptures on what you need to do to be debt free. You don't owe for your house. You don't owe for nothing. You debt free. And when you debt free, you ain't got to bow to nobody. You can render Caesar what is Caesar's. When you debt free, you a man can work for God. You ain't got to worry about nobody coming to pull your stuff, pull your car, trying to put you out the house. So I'm debt free. Huh? And when you can get people, I'm going to tell you tonight, you can get debt free. And we are praying and decreeing for debt free, that all your debts be met. And I want to tell you tonight that God will mass you a blessing. And I just want to put in your spirit, I'm going to buy a car debt free. I'm going to buy a house debt free. You never thought about that. See, the man keep you going back and back. And once you pay for that car, you go get another. But I'm saying debt free where you can start your business, start your garden, your tomatoes, your onions, you're raising your cattle, where you can feed people, but you got to be debt free. You got to get out the system and get in the system of God. Amen. So I want you to be debt free. I want you to know that God gonna open every door that's been closed. God gonna open up for you, and God gonna bless you tonight. Wherever you do, God gonna bless you, open up the door for you. This is the angel book. If you want it, I'll get the book to you because you need the book. God cares. I want you to know God cares tonight for you. Whatever you're going through, He cares for you. Those that we prayed for the man to come forward to shot the little boy in Arkansas. He gave himself up. When you decree something, God begin to work. And I want to tell you, God cares for you. Don't give up on God, because God ain't give up on you. So God cares about you this morning, this evening. School teacher, professor. God cares about you, mother. You that been on dope, God cares about you. Those that alcoholic, I rebuke that alcohol spirit. The sorrow that the family going through. There's no sorrow on earth that heaven cannot heal. Jesus cares for you. Take a deep breath and know He cares for you. Shh. Shh. Let the angels come in. He cares for you. He cares about your healing. He cares about your walk with Him. He cares about you. I want to tell you, Robin, I'm praying for you. Jimmy, I'm praying for you. And I want to let you know, Myra, I'm praying for you. Ada, I'm praying for you. Yes, Tina, for you. Angie, I'm praying for you. Yvonne, I'm praying for you. Mother Love, I'm praying for you. God cares for you tonight, and I'm concerned. You're going back to school. You're going into the new year, 2017, 2018. God got a blessing for you in 2020. God said the new home that you want, you're gonna get. God really cares for you. I lift him up in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, east, west, north, and south. I'm praying for brothers in the mental institution, brothers in the federal and state institution. I'm praying that God bring you out. Open our eyes where we might see. He cares for you. He's waiting for you to take a step. He's waiting on you to surrender to God. As you lift your hands up and say, Lord, forgive me of my sins, he'll save you. He cares for you tonight. Whatever you're going through, he cares for you. He cares for your body, mind, soul. He cares for you. And I want you to know, I'm a witness that God's going to get you through. Carrie, I'm praying for you. Jimmy, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you, Brother Moses. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you, Frank Cook. I'm praying for you, JD. Roger Cook, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you, Francis. I'm praying for you. And I want you to know that all is well, Celestine. And I want to let you know, Robert, all is well. Celeste, all is well. Lisa, all is well. I want you to know, uh, things gonna open up, Pat. If you just let God in, Gail, God gonna do something for you. And I want to tell you, Joe, God got the door for you. He cares for you, Anthony. He cares for you, Wayne. He cares for you, Edward. I want to let you know God cares for you too. Right now, I'm praying for that school teacher, that lawyer, that judge. I'm praying for that family so tight. God cares. I'm praying for you tonight that God cares about your business. If you just let go and let God tonight, and wherever you're going through, God gonna see you through it. Yeah, I'm just excited about 2017. You know, I get happy and get to shouting sometimes because I know what God got in store for me and you. And I can't wait till I start our healing crusade throughout the God gonna heal. Tuck all your medicine. And what the doctor do now, they send you to hospice and they give you morphine, they kills you. But I want to tell you, don't accept that. So when God want me to get out of here, he'll let me get out of here. I'm not going to accept nobody telling me I got hospice. One lady, one lady told this man he had hospice. The son said, ain't nothing wrong with my dad. He ain't got no hospice. Well, came on there, he gonna die. Man still living, the doctor died. I want to let you know, God called the shots, not man. And you let God keep calling the shots for you, and every door that closed gonna be